Hello, hello. So, let me tag in some friends here. No. Which group is it? Let's select that one. Just tagging some people. All right, I'm done tagging. All right, so hello, Lawrence. So just do a little intro here. My name is Tanae Walker, and I'm a certified fitness and nutrition coach. I'm also an educator and author. So the month of May, for some people who don't know, month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And all my master classes this month. Hi, Victoria. All my master classes are, I'm addressing mental illness. And today I'm addressing how exercise impacts mental health. Okay, so in this master class, I just said how exercise improves mental health, but as it relates to depression, anxiety, stress, and ADHD. Exercise impacts them all. So let me talk a little briefly about regular exercise. So regular exercise, it can have a profound positive impact on depression, anxiety, and ADHD. Relieves stress. Yes, relieves stress. Improves your memory. Helps you sleep better and boosts your overall mood. I can attest to each and every one of those things. And that's one of the reasons why I exercise every day. Okay? I find that when I exercise, when I call it going to paint, and I really dig in, I get a good sweat on, I sleep better. So let me talk first about exercise and depression. So do your research. But in my research, studies have shown that exercise can help treat mild depression. Mild to moderate depression. But guess what? Without the side effects. So you're looking at, if you run for at least 15 minutes a day, if you walk. I love to walk, and it's really sad and depressing that it has been raining all week here in North Carolina. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. You still have to move. But yeah, walking for an hour at least every day, and running for 15 minutes a day can help reduce the risk of depression by 26%. So you're dealing with, in addition to relieving depression symptoms, research shows that just by maintaining your exercise schedule helps prevent you from relapsing. So you don't want to just start. You want to continue it. You want to continue exercising, because it really does help you mentally. So let me drop a little science on you. Exercise has a powerful way of helping depression. Let me tell you why. So there's a lot of changes that's going around in the brain. Including neural growth, reduced inflammation, new activity patterns. Also, exercise helps promote calm feelings, the feelings of well-being. That's how exercise helps with depression. And also, when you exercise, you release endorphins. Yes, that's the runner's high. You release endorphins. So those are powerful chemicals in your brain that energize your spirit, make you feel good. That's what you get when you exercise. Also, a lot of people, I know they're missing the gym. It's a way of escape. So exercising is a great way, serves as a distraction, a way to get away and break away from all those negative thoughts that you may have had for the day. So again, exercise serves that. Now, let me go into anxiety. Exercise helps people who are dealing with anxiety. So if you're one that you need, if you're dealing with anxiety, so it helps relieve tension and stress, boost your and mental energy, enhances well-being through the release of endorphins. What you want to do, try not to do, is to zone out per se. You want to really be grounded in what you're doing. Really, if you focus in on that, be mindful, which really helps with the alleviating anxiety. So exercise and stress. When I get stressed, I tend to have stress right here in my neck and upper back. That's where I hold on to my stress. Stress can also have you be tense in the face. But yeah, mine is mainly my neck and my shoulders. Some people hold stress when there's like tightness in the chest and you feel that pounding pressure and muscle cramps. That's stress. So another thing that can lead, another symptom of having a stressful or dealing with stress is insomnia. I've dealt with insomnia where you just can't go to sleep. Not so much the heartburn and stomach ache, but I have dealt with insomnia. Sometimes people deal with diarrhea or just frequent having to pee all the time. All that is dealing with stress. So what exercise does, it helps you to break that cycle. It helps you by releasing those endorphins into your body. It helps you relax. Helps your muscles to relax and relieve all that tension that comes from stress. So that is how exercise helps with stress. Now let's talk about ADHD. So exercising regularly helps deal with the symptoms that pose with ADHD. Those symptoms I'm talking about is improve your concentration, motivation, memory, and mood. Physical activity immediately boosts your brain's dopamine and serotonin levels, which all affect focus and attention. So exercise can be a way to help treat someone who is dealing with ADHD. They have to keep moving. There's a reason for it. It really helps with them dealing with that. So, hi Trish. So now I want to talk about the mental and the emotional benefits of exercise. So sharper memory and thinking. So exercise also stimulates the growth of new brain cells. I talked about this during my science part. And helps prevent age-related decline. Exercise does that. High self-esteem. I've noticed even when dealing with my clients that their self-esteem improves as they start to see the changes in their body. I know my self-esteem started to improve as I saw changes in my body while working out. And it's not just by losing weight. It could also be becoming more stronger, more flexible. It's something that needs to become a habit, and you start to feel better about yourself when you as your appearance changes and as you reach small exercise goals and you reach those sense of achievement, your self-esteem increases. Better sleep. I can attest to this personally. When I exercise, I sleep better that night. I really do. I can wake up and feel rested. I can feel rested because I actually worked out the night before. So again, it can be even short bursts of exercise in the morning or in the afternoon, but it really helps regulate those sleep patterns. So if you're someone like me who has problems with insomnia and not being able to sleep, exercise. Another thing that exercise does, it helps with energy. Yes, a lot of times when you come off of work, and I can attest to that, you're just too tired. You just want to take a nap. Okay, take a nap, and if you didn't exercise in the morning, you need to exercise sometime before dinner or after dinner. Okay? Really, you will find the energy. You will feel better afterward. By increasing that heart rate at least several times a week, and it could be 3 to 4 times a week you really exercise. But really, that really will help you, give you more energy. I like to say energy in, energy out. That is so true. The more you just are sedentary and you just sleep all day, yes, you're not going to have energy, but the more that when you start an exercise program and start doing it consistently, you will get the energy. But Start with maybe 3 days a week and then build up to maybe even more. But again, the more you exercise, the more energy you will get. It's just, again, think about energy in, energy out. You'll start to feel more energized. And I can attest to saying that I like to exercise in the morning, and it just helps me have more energy throughout the day because I exercise in the morning. Okay? Strong resilience. Strong resilience. So, in life, we're faced with a lot of mental and a lot of emotional challenges in life, and exercise can be a healthy way of dealing with it. Okay, a lot of times in life, some people turn to drugs and alcohol and other things. I challenge you to channel that energy into exercise. Exercise, again, is a healthy way of dealing with life's challenges. Also helps boost your immune system, and I'll talk about that the next one of my next master classes. I'm going to talk about how exercise boosts your immune system, especially in this day and age of COVID-19. Okay, I'm going to deal with again another class on how exercise helps improve your immune system. So let me just recap real quick. So again, I talked about how exercise improves mental health, relates to depression, anxiety, stress, and ADHD. So in dealing with depression, again, if you can at least run 15 minutes a day or walk 45 minutes to an hour, they say the studies say an hour, it's going to help reduce depression by 26%. Okay? So if you've been diagnosed with depression or taking depression medication, I implore you to start walking, start moving, okay? Start working out, start moving. It's really going to help you with the depression. I also talked about the science of exercise and mental health. So when you're dealing with exercise, there's changes in the brain that happen. There's neural growth, there's reduced inflammation, there's new activity patterns that happen that promote feelings of calm and well-being. All that happens when you exercise. There's a release of endorphins. Yes, the feel-goods. Those powerful chemicals in the brain that energize your spirits and make you feel good, that's what happens when you exercise. And the last thing, dealing with the science part of exercising, but exercise can serve as a distraction. A lot of times people go to the gym or exercise just to get away. And it's just a way to have a moment of, some people think of exercise as a way of self-care. It's a way of getting away and really getting away from those negative thoughts and things that they're dealing with that serve as a distraction. You can also see how exercise helps people with dealing with anxiety because it helps relieve the tension and the stress and helps boost your physical and mental energy by exercising. So yes, it does benefit if you're dealing with anxiety. Stress. I talked about how when I get stressed, I have stress built up right here in my upper body and in my neck area. Some people, they deal with stress, they get really bad, painful headaches. Some people deal with stress, they get pounding, pulsing, muscle cramps. That's stress. So when you exercise, it helps relieve your muscles. It just, helps relieve those muscles. That's how, when you exercise, you should feel better. You should feel calmer. Your muscles should be less stressed out after you exercise. And in dealing with ADHD, I was speaking on how exercise helps you improve your concentration, your motivation, your memory, and your mood. All those things are symptoms of people who are dealing with ADHD. Also, whenever you are exercise or just dealing with physical activity, immediately boost your dopamine and your serotonin levels. So all of that also boosts your focus and attention. Okay? So all those things, by exercising, think about that. By exercising, by having your children exercise, it will help them, kids who are dealing with ADHD. And there's adults that deal with ADHD too. So that's another reason why you should exercise. And the last thing before I get off this call, let me talk about the emotional and mental benefits of exercise. So sharper memory and thinking, higher self-esteem. Again, I talked about how even myself and my clients, how their self-esteem is really skyrocketed once they start meeting these goals and making achievements, getting stronger, becoming more flexible. That helps your self-esteem. Better sleep. How many wants better sleep? How do I start exercising? Exercise is going to help you sleep better and sleep longer. If I can implore everyone to sleep at least 6-7 hours a day, that'll really help alleviate the stress. It'll really help your mental health. It just helps all around. More energy, and lastly, stronger and resilient. So again, thank you for everyone who have watched, who turned in. Again, this masterclass was a little shorter than what I would talk about, but it was short and sweet, I like to call it. And but just dealing with how exercise improves your mental health. Thank you for watching. I'll put this on my Facebook page if you missed any of it. And stay tuned for more. Have a good night. Bye.